All right, let's go ahead and jump right into these updates, kicking things off with today's Adidas Yeezy release. Now, based off the way these drops have been going so far, today's release wasn't looking too promising so far. Many consumers have complained that the confirmed app has been moving slow, it's been glitching. Your information is no longer pre-saved, including your address, as well as payment information, shaving off valuable seconds as you're trying to enter into these queued drops. But based off the fact this could potentially be our last opportunity to get a lot of these classic Adidas Yeezy drops, people are gonna try anyway. So we saw 3 new styles hit the confirmed app 10 a.m. Eastern sharp in the Foam Runner Sand. We also saw the 350 V1 Turtle Dove, as well as the Yeezy insulated boot. And of course, as you expected, all 3 of these pairs sold out within minutes. So pretty much you got the same old story, but at the end of the day, salute to anybody that was able to secure a pair of these. So as these Adidas Yeezy drops come to an end, it looks like we have the final drop coming up Thursday to look forward to, which includes the 700 V1 Wave Runner. And as these Adidas Yeezy releases continue to dwindle down, I wanted to talk about a pair in the Yeezy 1050 boots. This is a grail for many, this high-res orange colorway. We never saw it officially drop, but apparently these were supposed to release sometime back in like 2020, 2021, something like that. Rumor has it that Adidas, these were a little bit too pricey for them to produce at a full capacity, which is why we never saw that official retail release. Well, this image right here was posted by Adidas and Yeezy alumni Ray Yarborough, and man, it just makes you appreciate these that much more. Even still today here in 2024, so many people are still wishing that these would have officially dropped. And while I'm looking at these right here, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we've never seen an image of these actually with the official retail tags like this. And on top of that, I want to say we've never actually seen the official retail box here like this. Now, there's been rumors floating around that Adidas was eventually supposed to drop these at some point, but let's just go ahead and leave it right there. But can you guys just imagine what if that would shut everything down, in my opinion, and be absolutely insane? And in other Adidas news, apparently they have a Fortnite collaboration in the works, which is set to drop coming up sometime here in 2025. Well, at least according to Sneaker Insider Brandon from over on Twitter. So while we have no clue of what this collaboration will look like, apparently it will feature multiple Fortnite themed sneakers. So apparently Adidas is most definitely looking to tap in with the youth on this release. We also got a first look at the latest colorway of the Fear of God Athletics Basketball 1 model. So this latest iteration features a milky sole. You have a gray upper as well as this carbon toe box. And while I enjoy the Fear of God Basketball 1 model, I do have to admit that I haven't really rocked my pair that much, but definitely a fan of the design. But I feel like I share the same sentiment as most, that we enjoy this model, but I think a lot of people are ready for that new basketball model, which I believe they're calling the 3. So hopefully we'll see that new model release alongside these. And it looks like Adidas is bringing a little breath of fresh air to their Bad Bunny collaboration, which I'm not even gonna lie, as far as the last few releases, I would have to say has been a little bit stale. But as far as these San Juan Gazelles, it seems like people are most definitely checking for these. I feel like it's the touch of blue used on here, really nice vibrant blue. You have a redesigned like kind of diagonal toe box and a cool set of rope laces featured here. And I don't know what took Adidas so long to hit us with either a Gazelle or Samba Bad Bunny collab, but it seems like people are most definitely looking to grab these. Now currently it looks like the release date was unknown until today, as it looks like according to Complex Sneakers, these are set to drop coming up June 23rd. So the release is right around the corner. These will retail for $140. Now as far as the locations for these to drop, I'm seeing a whole bunch of select retailers, but I'm actually not seeing the confirmed app on this drop list here. So I would hate for Adidas, to make this a limited in-store drop only and not release these via the confirmed app to the masses, because I feel like so far out of all of the Bad Bunny collaborations, this is probably the one that people are checking for most. And if these are limited to just an in-store drop, it means that the people that actually want these aren't going to be able to grab them. So it looks like this whole Adidas Yeezy partnership is actually finally coming to an end. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of happy for this whole thing to come to an end, because we know Ye, he's been kind of just waiting for these old Adidas Yeezy releases to blow over. That way he can drop his new stuff. And as far as Adidas, we kind of see the direction that they're leaning into. They know they have a hit with the AE1. And as far as NBA star Anthony Edwards, his future is looking very bright here in the world of sneakers. And I feel like Adidas basketball star to gain some momentum with the Harden Volume 7, but they absolutely have a surefire hit here with the AE1. So much that I even feel like the AE1s took a lot of the momentum away from the Harden Volume 8, which is most definitely an underrated sneaker. Now, there's this image that's been floating around. People have been claiming that this is an early sample of the AE2. Originally, it was debunked, but this image is floating around once again, and it's picking up so much momentum that this gentleman right here actually had to respond saying that this is cap. Now, if you're wondering who this dude Miles is right here, he's actually at global marketing for Adidas. So either this is a real image of the AE2 and Adidas is trying to do some damage control, or this is really just cap right here. But as far as this image, it seems like people were really hating on these, calling these like a Puma, you know, an ugly sneaker, and one, something like that. But honestly, y'all, I really feel like these joints ain't bad. I would actually rock these right here. And I think it's just the fact that people hate anything that's new. But in reality, I think these joints are actually pretty promising. And it's really difficult to tell, but if you zoom into the tongue, you can't really tell, but it kind of looks like an AE logo right here. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Big salute to my man Nick over at Soul Retriever. He did a great write-up on the AE2, which we learned some very important details. Originally, these were planned to drop in December for retail of 130 bucks, so they would be dropping about a year after the original AE1s dropped. And apparently the AE2 could potentially feature a boost, which I feel like will be a big deal for a lot of people. Well, it seems like Adidas plans have changed. I don't know if it's due to the negative reception for these or if they're just looking to ride the momentum of the AE1s, but apparently the AE2s, which the first colorway apparently is called Impact Orange, will now be pushed back to 2025. And rather than introducing this new silhouette to the market, it looks like Adidas will be riding the wave of the AE1, finally dropping those colorways of the AE1 low, which we saw Anthony Edwards rocking all throughout the playoffs. It's been kind of quiet for the AE releases. You would think that Adidas would take advantage of this deep playoff run by the Minnesota Timberwolves and be hitting us with some new colorways, but things have been very quiet. But apparently the first colorway of these AE1 lows, which they are calling Mural, will be officially dropping coming up here in August. And the retail is gonna be 110 bucks. So while I feel like this release is way overdue, I feel like there's no need for Adidas to kind of rush things jumping into the AE2, and why not ride the wave of the AE1? It seems like people really love with them, so why would you mess with a good thing like that? So as far as these AE1 lows, I feel like I'm most definitely gonna have to grab a color of these, and I think this first colorway right here, these joints are looking pretty decent, these Mural joints right here. So let me know if you guys are excited for the AE1. Do you feel like these AE2s are the real deal or just capping? Are you excited for the future of the Adidas AE line? Drop your feedback down below. We're gonna wrap things up right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please help support the channel by hitting that thumbs up button. Let me know what you guys think about all the topics covered today. I'm JA. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, love. I'm out.